Okay, everyone, welcome back. I'm just going to give you a few more tips here on SketchUp. Um, this is kind of my drawing area. I've got the projects we've been looking at, the chair, the coffee table, and I mentioned these little cell phones in the video that I just produced this morning. Anyway, so the first thing I want to point out is how to find out answers, because I can't show you absolutely everything on here. I can show you a few tools to do some simple drawings, and maybe that's all you want. But if you want more and you're finding that it's hard to find answers, you can email me, okay, and I can email you back. You can participate in the tutorials that I have. Like we had our first video class meeting today, and I helped out. And I will do the same thing tomorrow. I'll post a time. You can come on, and you can see my SketchUp screen, and I can help you out that way. I encourage you to look for answers as well. And if you Google, for example, if I want to find out about like the Move tool in Google SketchUp, you see what I just typed here, SketchUp Online tutorials. You're using SketchUp Online, so make sure that you type that in instead of, there's a difference between SketchUp Online versus the download version. So you're looking for the online tutorials, okay? And so I'm just going to hit videos here, and you'll find a whole bunch, okay? And like I said, just be careful, because some of these are for the download version of SketchUp and not for the online, but you're using the online version. Okay, so that's the first thing. That's kind of where to find answers. You can email me, participate in our tutorials. You can Google the answer. You can also look back at the videos I've already produced. Now I just want to show you a couple of tools that I haven't shown you before. So, for example, if you look at my, I made some cell phones here, okay, I just want to show you, so for example, the curve tool. So let me draw a rectangle here, and here we go. Okay, a rectangle. So there's a rectangle, and I'm going to raise that up, and then I'm going to curve around the corners. So I want to curve the corners like I did on this cell phone. So here's a curve tool here. You click once on that, and I would choose this tool here. This is called a 2-point arc. Okay, so you come down here like this. Let me scroll in, and let's say, let's say I want to draw an arc right here. So I'm going to start the arc here. It takes 3 clicks to do this. Okay, so watch this, and notice the color change in the lines. So I'm going to click once, and I drag it out. Okay, now I'm going to come over here. You see it starts to draw a curve. Now, when you see that pink line there, that's what you're looking for. So I'm going to drag the pencil mark. Let me move in here a little bit further. I'm going to drag the pencil on that edge. You see that? And as soon as it turns pink, right there, okay, what that means is I've come far enough. So I'm the same distance from the corner in both directions. Now I'm going to click a second time. I click, okay, and now it's not done yet. I have to drag the pencil up this line like this, and now I'm going to do the third click when it turns pink. See that? It turns pink, and I do this click, okay? And that's the curve tool. And then what I can do is I can push that down. So there's the push-pull tool, and I click once, drag it down, click a second time, and that's it. That's my round corner. Now there's a problem that it leaves lines here. Okay, so I'm going to take the eraser tool. There's the eraser tool, and I'm going to get rid of those lines by clicking on them. But watch this. There's a problem here, because if I just click on that line, it's going to remove all this section over here. So I'm going to hit, I'm going to undo that. So the way around that is to hold the shift key down, okay? Hold the shift key down at the same time you use the eraser, and it only gets rid of the line, like that. Okay, then you have a nice smooth curve there. Let me go to another corner. I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to go to the other end, okay? And I want you to see something. So here I am at the other end. Now, if you're doing 2 curves like this, if you're doing 2 curves and you want them to be the same size, okay, then first I would use a tape measure tool. Click once, pull it down. Okay, so let's say I want to come down right about there, and I click, and now I have I have a point on either side. Okay, I have a point here, and I have a point there, and that's where I can do my curves. Now there's the curve tool right there. I click once. Remember it's 3 clicks. Let me zoom in here. So I clicked once, and now I move it up and down. I move it up and down here until it turns pink right there. I click twice, and now I move it up here, and I click a third time when it turns pink. 1, 2, 3 clicks. So that's the third click. Do the same thing over here. Click once, bring it up, and you have to move it till it turns pink. 2 and 3 right there. Okay, 3 clicks. And then push pull. Let me go around here. And I'm going to click once, take it down, click twice, click once, take it down, click twice, and then the eraser tool, and let's get rid of some of these annoying lines. Hold the shift key down, click, whoop, click, click, and click, and click. Okay, and now you've got yourself a nice smooth surface. All right, now there's something called, I can't remember what it's called, to be honest with you, but it's called the indent tool or something. Okay, it's down here. So I'm going to go down to right here. Okay, and I'm going to, it's called the offset tool. So I'm going to click once on that. Now watch what this tool does. I'm going to click once on the edge, click once, and bring it in like this. Okay, so that gives you 4 lines. That brings a line all the same distance in, and you can control the distance. So let's say I want to come, half an inch in or something, then I would go 0.5, return, and that gives me a line all the way, and then from there I can push and pull that. Let me go down here, and I can push that down, or I can pull it up, whatever I'm making. If I'm making a cell phone, I push it in. And that's about it. Okay, so this is where to find out answers. You email me, you join my tutorial, or you go online like that. And what I just showed you is how to make curves and how to use the offset tool. Okay, good luck everyone, and take care.